John? It's been a team effort. We've all done it. We're all T-Birds. Next up, Australia. Look out, Leroy Gonzalez. This is great. Mr. Griffith.
Is this the price of winning? Oh, my God.
Well, in retrospect, I'd have to say the price was right. Hi, I'm Bill Griffiths with my son, Bill Jr., proud owners of the world champion Los Angeles T-Birds. And, Bill, that was a fun game.
That was really a fun game, but it's always fun when you win a World Series, especially against a tough competitor like Anaya and the Western Outlaws. But, you know, since the T-Birds were formed back in 1959, there have been a lot of great games like that.
Oh, that's so, especially in the modern era of the 80s.
There's one in particular that comes to mind, and that was a game skated in Madison Square Garden back in 1983.
Absolutely, a great game, and that was when the modern roller superstar really took off. In fact, as the New York Post banner headline proclaimed, Roller Mania strikes. It was March 1983, New York's Madison Square Garden, and the Big Apple fans went wild over the T-Birds versus their arch rivals, the Devils, led by that other lady manager, Ms. Georgia Haas.
10 minutes skating period, and Tammy Villalobos said, I'm going to pick up some points. I'm going to get my name on the paper. Oh, yeah. 60 to 58 to score. She gets it straight away. She's got a half left to go to pick up the back of the pass. The owner of the Thunderbirds down in the infield talking to one of the Thunderbird gals. Back to Skinny Minnie Gwen Miller. She's going to do a number on Lobos. Belts her one time. Villalobos gets belted again by Skinny Minnie Gwen Miller. But look out, stepping. Oh, she blindsides her. Sends it out. Tries to set out on her. Knocks it out of the hard. We don't want to hurt that gal. The Thunderbirds can ill afford to lose her. Another vicious block by Vicky Steppy. And Debbie held it to the far side. In the meantime, Villalobos picks up the bundle. 6 big points for the Devils.
Tammy Villalobos, 6 points, but you notice the work by Vicky Steppy. She's obviously going after Gwen Miller, and that is the strategy of Georgia Haas, which had held Gwen Miller to only 7 in the first period. She wants to send her skaters after Gwen and try to keep her under control.
Georgia Haas, a strategist, checking everything out. She does not like mistakes. She will not tolerate them at all. Look at her face. She says, let's go. Come on, let's get going.
That's a good strategy by Georgia. You remember that playoff game between the Raiders and the Jets, where the Jets concentrated on Marcus Allen. He only picked up 30-some-odd yards.
64 to 60 to score. And here comes number 25, Laura Fowler, way out in front. And chasing her late chases Debbie Garvey. Garvey going to catch up to her? We don't know. In the back of the pack, it's Debbie working on Debbie Helton. And the gal having a rocky time to get into that back one, calling out for jam and Laura Fowler. I think she picked up a deuce. Yes, she picks up 2 points for the Devils. And Lori Michael, Skinny Minnie Gwen Miller, she's taken a rough, tough time out there so far this skating period.
That's the strategy we talked about. That defensive strategy, quick crawling off the jams by Georgia Haas. 2 points for the Devils. Gwen Miller is down, and we have some action on the track.
These two do definitely not like each other. Debbie Helton and Vicky Steppy. Steppy number 21 and for the Thunderbirds number 1, Debbie Helton. And defense has been the second half strategy so far. Reigning supreme for this Devil team.
There's no doubt about it, and it's a good strategy for Georgia Haas. It's paying off so far. 66 Devils, 61 T-Birds. We're coming down on the 3-minute mark in this gal's period.
5-point lead for the Devils, 66 to 61. You see it there with 3 minutes remaining in this fifth skating period. It's been a good one so far. The people here in New York enjoying themselves, emanating from Madison Square Garden. That's right, Dick Holloway calling for you along with Harry Maggots. And we got a good one up in front. Darlene Lingwall reaching back to him. A little whipper there to Debbie Garvey. Garvey comes out of the pack, and immediately after is Beatrice Solis. Beatrice Solis, number 22. Good skater. Look out now. What's going on? Charlie Burke in the back. Skinny Minnie Gwen Miller riding hurt on Vicky Steppy. They award 1 point in there for the Thunderbirds. And Skinny Minnie Miller's going wild, and Steppy is chasing her all over the track, Harry.
Gwen Miller getting a little revenge. But I'll tell you what, Dick, I think Debbie Garvey pulled off that jam a little too soon. I think she could have picked up more than 1 point. As John Hall raises Gwen Miller high. John Hall says, go, go, go.
Look at John Hall. He's got a big smile.
Go get him, girls!
Now he says, go get him, girls.
Well, he better go get him because right now he's 4 points to the man. 150 remaining in this period. Devils 66, T-Birds 62. Darlene Langlois is going to get the helmet for the T-Birds.
Sometimes it lacks in a little bit of sleep here. Let's hope they don't do it too much in this game, because the Thunderbirds are a great come from behind team. But when you get out in front, that's when it gets me scared. Passion. She's yelling, come on, Darlene. These gals are great. They cheer each other on all throughout the entire contest. All good friends, all good buddies, and that's the way it should be. You got to work together, teamwork. Stress that teamwork. Says the Devils really been applying the pressure here. Vicky Steppy up in front, blocking on Darlene Langlois. Debbie Helden just on track to get the back of the pack. Now Helden takes care of Vicky Steppy, gets her on the back, and it's Darlene on the tear. 1:06 remaining in this fifth skating period. Darlene gets him shoved by and calls off the jam. She goes by Skinny Minnie Miller, picking up 3 points for the Thunderbirds. They're catching up here. Very slowly, but they're catching up.
3 points for Darlene, but again, Debbie Helden was the key. Freeman McNeil does not gain those yards without the offensive lineman, Dick. That's the key. You need those blocks to get those points. 66-65, 1 point lead for the Devils. 38 seconds remaining in the period.
Look at the Thunderbird man. They're ready to get on there. They're yelling, go, go, go. There comes Skinny Minnie Miller. 40 seconds to go. She's on a tear. Coming out of the back. 25 seconds remaining. Skinny Minnie Miller. I have good crook. She says, I'm going to pick up some points here. She's got the Thunderbird gals, and we're going to skate away. The Devils are trying to skate away. A whip from Darlene Langlois. A whip from Nancy Graham. 15 seconds to go on the clock. She gets by Solis. Over the rail goes little Paula Wilson. 10 seconds remaining. Skinny Minnie picking up one by one, but she's only got 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. She scores! Oh, me oh my! Skinny Minnie Miller in the nick of time picks up 5 Thunderbird points. Oh, me oh my!
The Devils try to pull away, but you're not going to pull away at Gwen Miller if she's at her best. And right now you're seeing what Gwen Miller can do. 70-66.
Madison Square Garden and New York hailed the modern roller superstars of the 80s, the world champion LA T-Birds. But now let's take a look at the early days. The first roller derby took place in Chicago's Old Coliseum, August 13th, 1935. Roller derby in those days was a marathon race. The track was huge. There was even an orchestra in the infield, and if you look closely, even sleeping cots for weary skaters who plodded on through the hours. Now, creator Leo Seltzer and his brother Oscar sought to develop the marathon event into an actual game, and assisted by famed New York sports columnist Damon Runyon, developed roller derby into a team sport in the late 30s. The fans ate it up. Action was the name of the game, as typified by this 1940s footage. Roller derby stars were born